right, so Nancy again, and I just wanted to go through some additional features, right, for BYOB Social. So let's say, for example, you like to create your content on different platforms, like let's say use Adobe, Photoshop or Illustrator, and maybe you create something on like Canva, right? So I often do this. I actually love Canva so much with just their amazing like graphics and templates and things like that. So I want to just show you how I actually created content for the week and how I actually go through and what that workflow looks like whenever I actually go to schedule my content. Okay, so you can see, obviously I have my content already created in here for the upcoming week. If we wanted to take a peek and see what each one actually looks like, we can go in here, we can click on it, we can see what the write-up looks like already and what the clickable links are. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up, so I'm going to go to the next week. So let's pretend, right, I don't have anything planned yet. And what I want to do is go ahead and schedule my posts. So let's say on Wednesday, okay, I want to go ahead and schedule a quote post or something like that. I can go ahead and, let's say I've already saved these graphics from Canva onto my desktop, right? So these particularly are saved on my desktop in a folder. I've titled them the day of the week, so it's nice and easy for me. I can go ahead and grab, right, so that Wednesday post I'm looking at, drag and drop it, and I already have that content kind of queued up, right? I've got it saved in a note. So I go ahead and I can copy the copy that I already have written out and created, right? So many coaches' profiles are posting randomly on social media without a strategy. Without a strategy, you don't have clarity. If you'd like to learn more about how to create a social media strategy, let's chat, okay? Now, I want to share with you, right? So what I typically do, because that is a hyperlink, right? And I know that in Instagram particularly, right, I can't click on a hyperlink or a URL. So what I do is I actually, right, so I'll deselect Instagram, for example. I'll go ahead and post it across all the other platforms that I know, will be able to, post that. For Pinterest in particular, right, again, I want to put a website because when people click on a Pinterest pin, they want to be taken somewhere. So I have it taking them to a link directly to connect. And we've got that graphic there. So anyway, I can go ahead, and again, I'm going to copy this copy. I can go ahead and hit schedule. I can put this in for Wednesday. I typically like to get my stuff out at 7 in the morning, and I'll go ahead and schedule that post. All right. Now, because I still need to schedule my Instagram, I can go back in, create. I want to deselect these guys, select Instagram. I'm going to copy and paste. And I'm going to delete that hyperlink, and I'm going to go ahead and drag and drop. And what I'm going to do is, if you'd like to learn more about how to create a social media strategy, let's chat. Link is in my bio. Okay, so that way, they actually click on my Instagram link that's in my bio, and they can be directed to go ahead and schedule a call with me. Okay. And again, this little section here, you don't have to complete it, but it gives you the ability to add first comments to your Instagram business post. You can go ahead, and it is recommended that you put the hashtags in there just so it kind of cleans up your post a little bit. So we can go ahead and schedule Wednesday. Again, we want to get that up at 7. Go ahead and schedule a post. Okay. So you'll be able to see right then and there, if I click on all my platforms, we can see everything that is scheduled and ready to roll. Okay, so now I know that that post is going to go out across the board. Okay, now let's say I want to go ahead and get Thursday set up. So we go ahead and create. We go ahead for Thursday, drag and drop. Okay, I go to my content. So I've got Thursday. Sorry, I'm just copying. All right, so some of my favorite social media accounts right now. Boop, boop, boop. They all provide value. What are some of your favorites? So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the first comment. Let's see, an external link. You know what? I'm just going to put my own website in the external link. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to just go ahead and do this. So even though for Instagram in this particular case, right, like people can't click on it, I could do two things. I could leave it as is like this, or I could just write out, you know, these are my favorite people to follow, and I could actually delete all of this and just have, actually I'll give you the example. I could go ahead and click schedule Thursday for 7 a.m. Okay, so it's on there now. I can go back in. And now that I've selected Instagram by itself, you know, I could get that copy. Let's see, let me grab the other copy, sorry, that I had before. And I could do this. Oops. Oops. Oop, oop. And I could actually put oop. Oh my gosh. All right. And then I can put and go ahead and put okay. So some of my favorite social media accounts, boop, 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 and then do that for Instagram. Okay. And again, I'll take the hashtags, pop those there, and then I'll go ahead and drag and drop. Okay. So then I can go ahead and schedule that Thursday at 7 a.m. Boop. All right, and then go ahead and view that in calendar as well. Okay, so we've already got Wednesday scheduled, Thursday scheduled. Let's go ahead and we'll create our Friday post. All right, so again, I'm just kind of copying my copy. All right, and I can go ahead and select. I don't have any key links in here, so I can go ahead and just schedule that. So boom, schedule Friday, 7 a.m. Good to go. All right, so you can see again, you know, how I can go in there and I can simply now, that is all scheduled across these, you know, 5 different platforms. Okay, so a lot of people ask, you know, is it not good because I'm posting the same thing across all the different platforms? No. I want you to keep in mind that many people, right, consume content in different places and really look at different platforms to get their information. And by posting across the different platforms, you're just getting yourself more visible out there. We always do recommend that you lead with a certain platform. So a lot of times we'll lead with LinkedIn in mind. You know, so we create a lot of educational tips, trust building, leadership, you know, all that kind of good stuff. But we spread it across all the different platforms, you know, in case that is where someone is actually consuming content. Okay. So that's just a quick overview of how you can go ahead and schedule posts from off the platform, you know, and again, I showed you, you can, when you're creating the post, you can drag and drop it right in here and, you know, go ahead and add your information.